child. My child. What are you going to do?
Come on!
Save my child. I hate you so much. For everything I've suffered, I'll make you pay 100-fold back. Save my child. Baby, sorry. Save my child. My child.
You're awake.
Who are you?
Look at your face. You are like whom he's looking for. Just to meet your end in the wilds, and it's such a pity.
What do you want?
Your husband left you. Your best friend betrayed you. Your baby's gone too. Plus your dad, who abandoned his wife and child, is paralyzed. You must hate them, don't you?
My child.
Do you want revenge?
I am dreaming to take revenge.
If you can do something for me, I will help you take your revenge.
Okay, I promise you.
Mr. Jill. Jill Group's acquisition plan is 80% complete. We're in talks with the Europeans. Everything is going smoothly. At 8 tonight, the welcome banquet will begin. Time is pressing. These documents need to be urgently handled.
You can decide collaborations below 1 billion on your own. It's you.
I'm sorry. Duke, come and drink with me. Am I beautiful?
Yes. I'll treat you well.
Plan succeeded. He is pulling on the line.
Mr. Luis, you're the bigger person. She is ignorant. I apologize to you on her behalf.
Apologize? That pair of scissors almost destroyed me.
Oh, Mr. Louis, don't be angry. Moreover, hasn't Duke taught her a lesson?
How about you? Spend the night with me. I'll wait for you.
Allie, make sure to perform well on the welcome banquet later. If we can get Jill Group's second round of investment, our windy technology will be fine. Thank you.
Sorry to have kept you all waiting.
Xander has arrived. Mr. Jill, I'm Duke Shelley from Windy Technology. Nice to meet you.
Right. Duke Shelley from Windy Technology, a vile and cruel scumbag? What else haven't I thought of yet?
How could she?
You're such a lowlife. How come you're still alive?
Thanks to you, I'm still alive here, but my child wasn't so lucky.
What are you going to do? This is a high-class banquet. What right do you have to come in? Come with me.
This is the Jill Group's CEO, Xander's welcome banquet. What right do you have to speak?
All right. Security. Security. Take her away.
Stop. Miss Fong is my guest.
Yes.
Mr. Jill, you might not know her. She's just a poor crazy woman. The clothes she's wearing are likely stolen by her.
I don't want to repeat my words.
Why bother arguing with her? Long hair, short wit. Please excuse her.
Mr. Jill, thank you for helping me out just now.
Miss Fong.
Do you know me?
You're really lucky to still be alive.
So, what if you survive? If I can get you once, I can do it again.
Is that so? We'll see who is tougher.
Why are you so confident? Aren't you just a loose woman? You want to get close to Xander. It's simply a fool's dream.
A loose woman. I'm not as good as you. Since I've survived, I won't let you have it easy. You just wait.
You...
Mr. Jill, you wouldn't want her who's been married and pregnant, would you?
If you dare to offend in word again, don't blame me for being rude.
Mr. Jill, don't be angry. We have other arrangements later.
Miss Fong.
You really are useless. Aya, I'll surely make you pay for the humiliation you gave me.
Good. Stick to the plan.
Aya.
We have nothing to talk about.
I was wrong about what happened before. I apologize to you.
Does an apology work?
About that matter, I had no other choice. This drink is my apology to you.
Want a drink? Sure. I'll make you two. Pay the price.
Hello, Mr. Luis. You've arrived, right? Don't rush. You'll get what you want tonight.
Mr. Jill thought it was our Windy Technologies project has promising prospects. Now all we need is your support. Just give the word. We can start right away.
Is there anything else
Mr. Jill, this is what we've prepared. A small gift. Please accept it.
I'd like to see what exactly are you up to?
I'm feeling very dizzy. When will your people arrive?
You get the room card first. He will arrive soon.
Hello, I'm Aya Fong.
Miss Fong, here's your room card.
Thank you. Sorry. Something wrong with the drink. Allie really is a leopard that can't change spots.
It's actually you. You are the gift they prepared.
What gift? I'm not...
Interesting.
I feel so bad. Can you help me?
You come on to me.
Don't touch me.
You've been drugged. Only I can help you. Prepare an agreement.
Mr. Jill, this is Windy Technologies' trap, obviously. Why would you?
Aya is the one, half a year ago, in the hotel whom I met. Do as I say.
Yes?
Josh, why didn't I see you guys yesterday?
He already arrived yesterday.
Already arrived? Then why?
Sign it.
Lover's agreement. Xander, what do you take me for?
This time, I won't let you go.
Mr. Jill, the shareholders are waiting for you.
Okay. Let her sign the agreement.
Yes. Miss Funk, do you know how many people want to become Mr. Jill's lover? This is a great opportunity.
What does Xander think of me? Isn't it just a one-night stand? Is he afraid that I cannot afford his service fee? Please pass this on to Xander.
Miss Funk, this.
Miss Funk, please come to the hospital now.
Okay.
Sis,
What happened?
Dad fell down the stairs.
Doctor, how is my dad?
He has multiple serious injuries. He needs an immediate surgery. It will cost about $500,000.
$500,000? Isn't it robbery? I don't have $500,000. This is his daughter. You ask her for it.
Mom!
Shut up.
Over these years, my dad's pension and savings combined must be hundreds of thousands. Where is all the money?
The money was all spent on him. Frank needs to study. The family has daily expenses. We have run out of the money. I thought with him we could have a good life.
Hurry and get the surgery money. The patient can't wait.
You don't need to worry about my father's surgery fee. You don't need to worry anymore.
You money-losing girl, what are you talking about?
Go away.
Are you looking for me?
It's Mr. Jill. Mr. Jill, president of Jill Group, is an investor in our hospital.
Arrange the best doctors and the best care.
Yes, I'll do it right away.
Aya, you found such a big boss to rely on. You must take good care of your brother. Frank, hurry. Come and say hi. Come on.
You shut up.
What are you saying? Your dad a paralytic now. You must take care of your brother. If you don't care for him, who will?
I can't believe you said that. My dad hasn't gotten worse yet. You're already starting to make your wishful plans.
Given your father's situation, even if he gets treatments, we still don't know what'll happen to him. If you don't care for us, who will?
You really impress me. Thinking back, how did you sell me to that old man?
How can you say so? That man is a nouveau riche. He has several apartments in the city. He took a liking to you, and that was your good fortune.
Mom, stop. Aya, I apologize to you. Don't listen to Mom's nonsense.
Step aside.
Don't push him. He's your own brother.
This is a hospital. If you dare say another word, I will have security kick you out.
Mr. Jill, you've misunderstood.
Thank you, Mr. Jill. We'll meet again.
Miss Funk, are you leaving like this?
Mr. Jill, do you want me to pay for the ride?
You have quite a sense of humor. But I do admire you. Especially...
Mr. Jill, what do you mean by this? What do you think? Mr. Jill, coming to me with this, you're trying to woo me, right? Too bad. I've stopped believing in love. However, I believe in money. As you can see, I'm short of money right now.
You are not only humorous, but also a bit too confident.
I don't mind. I still have plenty of choices.
Hold on.
Mr. Jill, I was married and have a child.
I know. Miss Funk, aren't you short of money? As long as you sign the agreement, I have a lot of money.
My pleasure. Hello.
How's it going?
Everything is going as planned.
Mr. Shelley, how can we help?
What a letdown.
You guys are useless. I told you to make her disappear. How is that girl still alive? Damn it.
Mr. Shelley, we already buried her body in the wilderness.
Just this small matter. You couldn't even do it right. Truly a bunch of losers.
Stop.
What are you doing here?
The noise is too loud. I come to see which dog is barking.
Who are you referring to as a dog? Aya, you Aya, are you out of your mind? Duke, what are you waiting for? Hurry up and stop this lunatic.
Don't you dare.
Mr. Jill, what brings you here?
I came to see who dares to mess with my girl.
You can't be serious, Mr. Jill. She's a divorced woman who have had a child. Even Duke wouldn't want her. Why treat her like a treasure?
How dare you mention my child? It was you who destroyed my child.
Don't go too far.
Too far?
Really? I've shown you respect.
Mr. Shelley, I've said that. Don't mess with my girl.
Mr. Jill, just a joke. I wouldn't dare to touch your girl.
Duke. From Windy Technology.
Any instructions, Mr. Jill?
Messing with her is akin to messing with me. Mr. Shelley, behave yourself. Get lost.
Miss Fonk, please, I beg you, let go of us.
If it weren't for you holding back, I would have met my end long ago. I will not punish you.
Thank you, Miss Fonk.
I'm gonna go get the car.
Go find this person. He will take good care of you.
All right. Let's go.
Little wretch, I want to see what you'll do now. Aya?
Nana Lynn?
Are you here to attend the class reunion?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go in together. Okay. Look who I brought here. Wow, isn't this our class's belle, Aya?
Aya, I heard you got married to a wealthy man.
She married a rich man indeed, but already divorced.
Divorced.
Yes. Does she always want to marry Duke? But Duke has come to his senses long ago and divorced her.
Only you would treat a scumbag like Duke as a treasure. Excuse me, everyone. My boyfriend is Xander Jill from the Jill group, not Duke.
Xander? Aya, you really know how to bluff, don't you? Ha, ha, ha.
If you ask me, you're like a worn-out shoe, and no one would want you. How could Mr. Jill like you?
I heard this restaurant is owned by the Jill group. Xander comes here every week. Today happens to be the weekend. Should we call Xander here and ask him?
That's easy, manager.
Mr. Shelley, how can I help?
Here's the thing. Miss Fonk here claims her boyfriend is your president, Mr. Jill. We would like to verify this, in case some people might use his name to swindle around, right? Ha ha ha.
How can it be? Mr. Jill's fiance is Wendy from the Sony family.
Yo, you heard it, right? His fiance is Miss Sony. You are lying here. When he knows, I don't think he'll let you off.
Mr. Jill is right here. We can simply ask him to find out the truth.
What do you think? Dare to confront?
This is your best chance. Do you dare to go?
What's the matter?
Mr. Jill,
Here's the thing. This woman is making up stories about you. She said you are her fiance. I think she is simply insane.
Who said she's not?
Right? You heard it. Everyone heard it, right? Mr. Jill said so. I am just puzzled how Mr. Jill could fancy someone like you.
I said... Who said she's not my fiance?
What? Mr. Shelley, he said that...
Mr. Shelley, I think it's necessary to reiterate my position. I have said not to covet what is mine. Otherwise, you'll regret. Miss Fonk, do you still intend to stay here with these people?
Oh.
What on earth does this mean? Are they together or not?
He didn't admit it, did he?
Mr. Jill.
Go wait for me over there.
Mr. Jill. I was just saying, that woman is a scammer.
You're Mr. Lee, right?
Yes, it's me. What are your orders?
You're fired.
Yes, I will. Oh, no. No, Mr. Jill,
Get out of here.
Are you okay?
It's nothing. Let me tell you, since you've signed the lover's agreement, you are with me now. As my woman, apart from me, no one is allowed to touch you.
So what are you going to do?
What? Say it again?
What's wrong?
Jill Group is withdrawing investment in Windy Project. Mr. Jill. Regarding Windy Technology, you must think it over. Mr. Jill.
What's wrong, Duke?
You go away. It's all your fault. If the Windy Technologies project falls through, our company will be done.
How can this be blamed on me? If anyone is to blame, it should be Aya.
Aya, I won't let you off.
Aya, don't ignore me. I didn't know about it earlier. It's good that you're divorced. Duke is no match for Mr. Jill. Mr. Jill is a CEO. Maybe you can introduce me to him.
Have you done? Yes. Then shut up. I have nothing to do with Xander. That day, I did lie to you.
Aya said she and Xander are not together. I knew it. How could she possibly marry Xander?
Everyone, please keep quiet. I now announce, starting from today, our company is acquired by the Jill Group.
Acquired? The Jill Group is the top one group in the whole country.
Today, Mr. Jill, the CEO of Jill Group, will be joining our company. Everyone, please get ready.
Xander will come here?
It seems that today we need to perform well. Aya, have you heard Xander is coming here today?
So what?
So, do you really have no relationship with him?
I guess.
Everyone, put down your work. Mr. Jill will be here soon. Everyone stand up and welcome him. Welcome, Mr. Jill. This is our new CEO, Mr. Jill.
It really is Xander.
Everyone, work hard.
Xander didn't even glance at you? I knew it. With your qualifications, how could you possibly be fancied by him?
Okay, then you should try harder, and let's see if he will fancy you or not. Go for it.
Manager.
Yeah.
The new CEO has just taken office. He will definitely need help. Please remember to promote me.
Sure, definitely, of course.
Come in.
Mr. Jill, here is the company's information.
Okay. CEO's office needs someone that is familiar with the company. Choose one from the functional departments first.
This is the information of outstanding talents. Please take a look. Especially this one. Nana Lynn is good at all aspects. Maybe...
Okay.
This.
Any problem?
No problem. Then I'll call her immediately. Aya, you've been exceptionally promoted to the assistant to the CEO's office. Come to the office immediately.
What? Me?
Yes, it's you. You are appointed by the CEO.
What is Xander up to?
Aya will arrive shortly. Then I'll take my leave.
Come in.
Mr. Jill, it's the schedule for this afternoon.
Close the door.
Okay. Then, if there's nothing else, I'll leave first.
Wait a minute. I heard you think I'm not that good, huh? You want to try again? No? No? Then what's this all about?
Mr. Jill, this is the office.
What about the office? Lover's agreement. This is your obligation to fulfill.
Mr. Jill, you wouldn't want everyone to know about you keeping a mistress, would you?
If you're not afraid of letting people know, what do I have to fear? Come in.
Mr. Jill, this is tomorrow's tender meeting files of business era.
Leave them here.
Okay.
You will accompany me to the meeting. Also, don't rent clothes again.
Okay.
Aya, you really haunt us. How come you're everywhere? At today's meeting, all are big shots. Who are billionaires? And what do you count for?
It was because of you last time I was like a fool in front of Mr. Jill and lost the investment. You jinx. Security. Can she go in?
Duke, you're really taking yourself too seriously, aren't you? I have an invitation. I represent the Jill Group.
Ha ha ha.
Jill Group?
What gives you the right?
I have had people look into it. You're not Xander's partner. Stop bluffing here.
Mr. Jill?
You finally arrived. She is like a lingering ghost and swindling everywhere in your name.
Miss Ice. As long as she gets an invitation, she is the guest of today's meeting. If there is no invitation, no entry is allowed.
Did you hear that? Invitation is required.
Miss, your invitation, please.
Didn't Mr. Shelley just show it to you?
Sorry, the invitation admits only one. Miss Fonk, please.
That woman is not worthy. What's this, Duke?
Then you don't go in. It's not like you'd help there.
What did you say?
Stop it. I have business to attend to. Today's bidding will decide the fate of Windy Group, withdrawal of funding by Jill Group. If the project succeeds, there is still hope for us. Otherwise, what should we do? We'll go bankrupt.
Duke?
Miss, the meeting is about to begin. Please leave.
Go away.
Sit here.
Welcome, everyone. Today, we are honored to have invited the CEO of the Jill Group, Mr. Jill, to witness our bidding conference. Let's welcome him with applause.
All right, let's get started.
All right, our bidding conference officially begins. The 7th generation GPRS Navigator bidding conference start at 220 million.
221 million. 222 million.
230 million. 230 million. 230 million.
Mr. Jill bids 230 million. Any higher bids?
If this project falls through, Windy Technology is done for. 231 million. 231 million.
Mr. Jill bids 235 million.
200. 236 million.
240 million.
240 million once. 240 million twice. 240 million 3 times. Congratulations to Mr. Jill for getting the project.
Are you blind?
It's you who's blind, isn't it?
So it's you, the Jinx. Nothing good happens when I see you.
Instead of picking a fight with me, you'd better think about what's next for Windy Technology and how it will survive.
What do you mean?
Let's go. No need to waste your time on such people.
How is it? Did we win?
No. Jill won the bid. We didn't secure the project. Windy Technology is probably done for. Let's go.
What? You go back by yourself.
What?
Windy Technology is done for. You'll be bankrupt soon. Still have the nerve to shout? Bitch! Duke, you maniac. And now you're dragging me down? Aren't you afraid of me exposing your deed onto the public?
Get lost?
You're insane.
Wretch. You vain, despicable person. Mr. Luis.
Mr. Shelley, I heard the project was won by Jill Group.
You already know about it. I am indeed in a bit of trouble. Would it be convenient for you?
Mr. Shelley, I still have a meeting to attend. Let's talk about it later.
Mr. Luis. A bunch of spineless jerks. Aya? I'm not done with you.
You take this and hand it over to the market.
All right.
What's the matter?
I was wrong. Can you give me another chance? Let's meet.
There's nothing to talk about.
You wretch. Don't be shameless. Xander probably doesn't know who Josh is, right? Tonight at 8, room 8138, Lanroll Hotel. You'd better be on time, or else I'll make you regret it.
Hello, room 8138. Thank you. Mr. Shelley.
Now you know what kind of person you are. Learn to please others. Do you think Xander knows matters about you and Josh?
What do you want?
I want to get investment from Jill Group. Otherwise, I will tell Xander in full detail of what's between you and Josh. By the way, I remember you have a paralyzed father.
Okay, I promise you. But I have a condition.
What condition?
Once you get the investment of Jill Group and make profit, I want a share.
How come I never noticed you had this charm? Now it seems you really are getting prettier.
Mr. Shelley, don't rush. Let's have a drink to celebrate our partnership.
Drink from my cup. What? You dare not drink?
How could I? I'll drink it now.
Come on, baby. Come on. You drugged me?
Duke, you really think I would yield to you?
You wretch. Aren't you afraid I'll spill your secrets? To Xander.
I've already met my end once. Will I still be afraid of these? You're right. I am a jinx. Here to curse you. You destroyed my child. I will avenge my child.
You wretch. You deserve to be hurt. You deserve to be hurt.
Shut up.
Hello, is this Mr. Jill? This is Lanroll Hotel. Miss Fonk is currently in room 8138.
You jinx. You've made my life so miserable. Wendy Technology is done for. I've lost everything. I want to meet my end with you. Lowly woman, you're really cruel. I will strangle you.
Duke? How dare you?
Mr. Jill, this woman might be cheating on you. You will not end well.
Shut up. Get lost.
I have already handed over Duke's criminal evidence to the police. He will definitely go to jail.
Do you know what you're doing?
I know. I want revenge.
Good. Your revenge is complete. So, you used me, it's time to settle our accounts.
Xander, not today. Not today.
Then, when can it be?
I'm begging you. As long as it's not today, any time is fine.
It's not up to you. For the sake of revenge, you'd do anything.
If a scumbag made you lose your child and nearly took your life, you'd be even crueler than me. Xander,
What?
Mr. Jill, if Miss Sony finds out that you bring Miss Fonk to your private residence, I'm afraid your mother will ask for an explanation.
I know what I'm doing. You don't need to worry about it.
Is this Xander's apartment? Miss Sony, is she Xander's fiance, Wendy Sony?
The matter concerning Duke, how has it been handled?
Before Miss Fonk met him at Boligao.
Before Miss Fonk met him at Boligao, she has handed over all evidence of Duke's crime to the police. Duke might spend the rest of life in jail. Okay.
Hello?
Miss Fonk, your father has woken up.
Okay, I'll be right there.
Aya?
You're just coming now, so what's the use? Your dad has raised you for nothing.
Doctor, how is my father?
Miss Fonk, Mr. Fonk showed signs of waking up. We initiated emergency surgery. I believe he will recover soon.
Thank you, doctor.
Aya? Why do you look so weak?
It's nothing.
You didn't do something shameful and got beaten up for it, did you?
You can't speak nice words, can you?
Whoa. You seem familiar to me. It turns out to be Aya. Ma'am, your daughter has really become impressive. Not only has she met the CEO of a major firm, but also became his mistress.
Mistress? You bad girl. I told you to marry a rich boy. And you said no. Now you're someone's mistress? You have disgraced our family so much.
Oh my. Aya, you weren't hit by his real girlfriend, were you?
What on earth is this?
Shut up.
How can you yell at Frank? What you did is disgraceful. How can you yell at him?
Disgraceful? Have you forgotten how you seduced my father and made him abandon my mother and me? If it weren't for you two angering my mother, how would she have fallen ill?
Your mother was short-lived. How can you blame it on me?
You are not allowed to mention her.
You bad girl. You dare to push me.
You crazy woman. You mad woman.
Aya.
You deserve to be bullied.
Don't be angry with my mother.
I do not have a brother like you. My mom only has me as a daughter. I don't have a brother at all.
Don't go. Your dad is in the operating room. The medical fees haven't been paid.
I've said that. My father's medical fees are none of your business.
What about Frank's living cost and tuition fees? Your dad now is in the operating room. He's disabled. You have to take responsibility.
How do you have the nerve to ask me for money?
Oh my, Aya, this is where you're wrong. You're now with that man. He should have given you a lot of money, right? It won't cost much to support your brother, right?
You have no say in this.
Aya, are you crazy?
I've said I crawled out of hell just to make everyone who harmed my child pay the price. Duke has been caught. The next one will be you.
Aya, wait a moment.
Why are you here?
Aya, this is our dad's card. It's his pension. Take it. Don't be a mistress. Just live a good life.
Does your mom know you took this money?
Are you silly? Don't you know how important this money is? How can you give it to her?
This money belongs to my dad. My sister should have a share.
You big fool. If you give her the money, what about us? How will we live?
Enough. Here's your card. I appreciate your kindness.
Look, she's just a kept mistress. She has plenty of money. Look at her. She doesn't care about this.
Be nice just for Frank.
You wretch.
Aya. I'm sorry. My mom.
I'm not worthy to be your sister. Study hard.
No matter what, you are still my sister.
Hey, you know what? Aya looks quite decent on the outside. I didn't expect her to be so heartless. Her dad's paralyzed, and she fights with her stepmother. I heard she's being someone's mistress.
Whom is she a mistress to?
Who knows? She tried to seduce Mr. Jill, but ended up being publicly rejected by him. Oh my, some people really have no shame. Being a mistress, she still brazenly shows up at the company.
Hello?
Your love history is really quite rich. Who did you sign any contract with this time?
Xander, are you out of your mind?
I'm out of my mind. You brought this on yourself, and yet you ask me that.
This is the video from the hospital.
It has already been spread in the company.
No wonder everyone looks at me differently now. It's Ali. I will handle this. I will clarify things to everyone.
Clarify what? That you're not a mistress? Or the person who's keeping you is not me?
You don't need to worry about this. In any case, I will deal with it.
Mr. Jill?
Keep an eye on her?
Yes.
No, not today. Right now, in the company, everyone is talking about me. If it gets discovered, it's all over. All right then. Then tonight, I'll wait for you at the hotel.
Come on, have a drink.
Mr. Lewis, I'm going to take this call.
Hurry up. What a letdown.
What's the matter? Allie, you guessed it right. The video has spread. Aya got panicked and contacted her sugar daddy. Okay, next. You have to do as I say. Okay.
Come in.
Mr. Jill, can we talk?
Step out for a moment.
Yes.
What's the matter?
Mr. Jill, I heard Aya sneakily talking on the phone saying she wants to meet at the hotel? I'm afraid she's going to leak company secrets.
There's no evidence. I can't believe you.
I have evidence. Listen.
No, we can't meet today. Right now in the company, everyone is talking about me. If someone finds out, it's all over. All right then. Tonight, I'll wait for you at the hotel.
Mr. Jill, if you don't trust me, you can come with me to the hotel. There's going to be a good show.
All right.
Mr. Jill, right here. I know you're inside. You won't escape this time.
Nana, why are you here? And Mr. Jill.
Mr. Jill, I told you there's something wrong with her. Where is he?
Who are you looking for?
Your lover.
Isn't he right in front of you?
I heard you calling another man. You schemed against me?
If you didn't eavesdrop on my phone calls, how would you be tricked?
Mr. Jill, she set me up.
Enough. Things are very clear now.
Mr. Jill, please let me explain.
What's there left to explain? Go away now. It seems I really underestimated you. About your capabilities. I need to reassess.
500,000 a month. Now you feel it's more than worth it, right?
What's the matter? The plan failed. I was set up. That wretch framed me. Aya, this isn't over. Hello. This is Allie. There's something I must tell you. Where did you old lady come from? Are you all right?
I'm Aya's mother. I need to see her.
Aya, your mom is here.
Aya? So you work at such a big company?
Why are you here?
Why are you showing this attitude? Your dad is sick, disabled. Of course I came to see you. Otherwise, who'll support me and your brother? Life.
Everyone else is working. Let's talk over there.
What's wrong? You have done it, and you won't let others talk about it. You've become a mistress. Why are you afraid of others talking about it?
I advise you to watch your words.
What? Trying to scare me? Everyone. Come and see. She is an ungrateful wretch.
Hey, in such a hurry, what are you rushing to do?
What's it to you?
I advise you not to go in.
My sister works here. I'm looking for my sister.
You just stay here. Soon, there will be a good show.
What do you mean?
You'll know in a moment.
Everyone, come and see. She is an ungrateful wretch.
Aya, your mom has run out of money. Just give some to her. You as a daughter really are heartless. It's all recorded in the video, so clearly, you don't care about your paralyzed father, even pushed your brother.
Have you done? She came here, making up things, and you believe her? This woman is not my mom.
You? How could you say that?
Are you my mom? My mom is long gone.
What's going on?
Mr. Jill, Aya doesn't acknowledge her parents. Her mother came to the company.
She is not my mother.
Stepmother is also a mother. Your dad is of no use now, paralyzed. How are your brother and I going to live? You were the one who arranged the ward for her, that boss, right? Are you the one she's with now, the rich man?
What nonsense are you spouting?
Ma'am, you can't just say anything you like. He is our boss, the CEO of Jill Group. How could he possibly fancy Aya?
Stop making a scene here. We still have to work.
You bad girl. Either give me money, or today I'll ruin your reputation.
That's enough. Be nice for Frank. Having a mother like you is his misfortune. I have had the video, spread in the company authenticated. There are traces of editing. As for who spread it...
Why are you looking at me?
Won't you admit it yet? Technical department has traced the original ID. That video was spread by you.
I just wanted people to know about what kind of person Aya is.
The company is a place to work. Are you so idle? It seems the company doesn't need you. Go process your resignation now. Don't let me see you again.
Mr. Jill.
Aren't you leaving yet? As for you,
What are you doing?
get out of here.
Mom!
Aya, you lowly girl.
Aya, my mom didn't cause any trouble, did she?
Frank, take your mom and leave.
Mom, let's go. Come home with me.
Why, Aya, you lowly girl. As a mother, asking my daughter for living cost is only right. Today I'll let everyone know what kind of person you are. Somebody help. My daughter is bullying me. This ungrateful wretch.
Have you cried enough? This is Jill Group. If you don't want to hurt yourself, then shut up. Who told you to come here? You know that exactly.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't know? Don't get fooled by someone and still trying to help them. You're making a scene here, and they are watching the show.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Aya. Sorry.
Don't worry, our business is none of your concern. Go. Hey, locate someone for me.
2 tens, 2 jacks.
Go on.
Come on.
What's going on?
Henry.
You are Ellie's bestie. Aya, right?
That's right. I'm here to see you.
What do you want with me?
Haven't you said it yourself? Ali is a little fox. I want to ask you to catch the fox.
Ha ha. You, a silly girl, are trying to act capable here. Do you even know your husband Duke is having an affair with her? You can't outplay her. Come on, keep going.
Isn't this why I'm here? To see you. Even if Ali is formidable, since she committed something immoral, I won't let her off easily.
Are you out of your mind? Hey, come on. This young lady is quite good looking. Come and entertain us. Since you're here, enjoy this.
Come on.
Have some fun.
I advise you to tone it down, or you will be the one suffering.
Tone down, come on.
I've said, if you don't be polite, you'll suffer.
You brat. You're looking for trouble.
Who exactly is looking for trouble? Don't you dare touch her. Miss Funk, are you all right?
I'm fine.
If it weren't for you referring us to Mr. Hawk, we wouldn't be where we are today. If anyone dares to touch her, you'll be leaving in this room in pieces.
What's this about? Let's talk it out, Miss Funk.
Everyone else, out. Henry stays.
Miss Funk asked you to stay, then stay. Why all the nonsense?
All right, stay.
Everyone else, out.
Is there anything I can help with? Just say it.
I want to ask you to deal with that little fox.
Okay. Isn't this Ali? I thought she looked familiar. What are you doing here?
Ali, do you know this person?
I am a distant relative of hers.
Mr. Luis, maybe you could go have a cup of tea. I'll have a word with him, and then I'll come and find you.
Be quick, all right?
Goodbye, sir. Ali, you are impressive. With him? Isn't that difficult? What? What's wrong, little fox? Can't wait again, huh?
How did you know I was here?
Someone told me, of course.
Aya, only she knows about our relationship.
Are you very scared?
What do you want?
I am. Short on money now. A bit tight on funds.
I don't have money.
Oh, you don't? But that fat guy just now must be very rich. He'd certainly be willing to know about us.
Are you trying to get me destroyed? Don't show up again.
I'd be glad to listen to you. Goodbye, little darling.
Aya, I will definitely not let you off.
Ali, where are you?
I'm right here. Sorry to keep you waiting. Henry found me. He will not let it go at that. This fat guy is unreliable. That's right. I'll go to Xander. You want more money? How can I have that much?
It doesn't matter. If you don't give me the money, I'll go ask that fat guy.
Hold on. If you want money, how about doing something for me?
You've been having fun lately.
Without Mr. Hawk's support, I wouldn't be able to do anything.
I have checked on Henry. It's easy to get involved with him, but hard to get away from him.
To avenge. I don't care.
People should respect agreements. Don't just focus on revenge and forget about your promise to me. Or I'd be hard to get rid of too.
Who is this?
Josh. Josh?
The boss of Silver Dragon, Josh? I heard he does both legit and shady things with unfathomable power, but no one has ever actually seen him.
It's normal.
Do you recognize these two?
These two? Aren't they from the Lily Club? The two managers? What's the matter?
Josh?
Okay, that's it. I've given you the stuff. Where's the money?
Hold on.
What's the matter?
Do you want more money? Let me give you a tip. Take these photos to Aya.
Oh my, Allie, well, you two really are good friends. I'm leaving.
So diligent today? Cooking yourself? In the lover's agreement, there doesn't seem to be this clause.
Let's just see it as me thanking you for the previous times you stepped in for me.
Is that so? Why do I feel that your gaze isn't quite innocent?
Believe it or not, go ahead and eat. If you miss it, there won't be another chance.
Ali, what does this mean?
Mr. Jill, I don't want you to be kept in the dark. These are the evidences of Aya and Josh being together. If you don't believe it, tonight at Lily Club, Suite 1302, go and see.
Mr. Jill, where are you going?
Lily Club.
Hello? Where shall we meet?
Lily Club, room 1302.
Okay, I'll be there soon. Wait for me. Isn't it just about money?
To be honest, you are more attractive than Ellie, that little girl. I would like to try the woman of Xander and Josh. I wonder what it feels like.
Let go of me. Do you want the money or not?
How boring.
Have you shown these photos to anyone else?
I still have this little sense of morality. I guarantee absolutely no other people know about it.
Is that so?
Xander?
Aya, you're too greedy. While with Josh, you're also seeing Mr. Jill. Mr. Jill, today I will let you know what kind of woman Aya really is.
So, all these are your scheming with Henry?
You can't seriously think that I would collaborate with you. Allie and I, after all, have been husband and wife for years. A day as a couple bears 100 days of grace.
I want to know, how many more surprises are there about you?
Xander? You don't trust me at all.
Explain it. What's with him about Josh?
Aya, the evidence is right here. Let me see what else you can do.
Ali, do you really think you have succeeded? Don't you regret it later?
At this time, still bluffing?
I do know, Josh. But at that time, Duke and Ali nearly destroyed me. It was Josh who saved me. That day I went to Josh just to fetch a document.
What document?
Henry, you and Ali have been a couple for years. About how honest she can be. You should know best.
On the brink of being destroyed, you still stir up trouble?
Henry, I'm asking you one last time. What exactly is going on? You'd better tell me the truth. Otherwise, I can't guarantee that you will walk out of this room alive.
Mr. Jill, it was Allie. It was her. She asked me to help her, framing Aya. She made me.
Henry!
Oh, right. She also said she'll give me a sum of money.
Stop spouting nonsense. Mr. Jill, don't listen to his nonsense. He must be bribed by Aya. Aya, I really underestimated you. You really are a bitch, you.
You asked for this, and yet you tried to frame me. You called Mr. Jill here, didn't you? You called Henry, too. You harmed me and yourself both. You truly deserve it. Mr. Jill. If you had nothing to hide, how could you be so easily exposed? All these are you and Duke's dirty dealings, including evidence of you framing me.
No, Aya, you can't do this. We are good friends, besties.
Besties? Then who was with Duke, hurting me, destroying my child? I almost got buried alive.
No, Aya, that was Duke's idea.
Ali, I will hand over these pieces of evidence to the police. You'll be in jail with Duke for the rest of your life.
Get out. You seem to be having a great time.
Compared with you, I am just riding on the tiger's might. This is nothing.
Can you now tell me about you and Josh? What exactly is going on?
I didn't lie to you. Josh really saved my life. He helped me, just because he knows that Ali and Duke caused me to lose my child.
Is that so? Aya, do you know that you only be mine? Being a mistress, you must have some professional ethics.
If you don't believe it, you can go and ask Josh.
Hello, Mom.
Xander, tomorrow Wendy is coming back. You should get ready. Take good care of her.
Wendy is coming back?
My child, I have avenged you. And avenged myself. starting from tomorrow. I want to live for myself. Hello, Mr. Hank.
Congratulations on your revenge.
Thank you for your help.
That's good. I've kept my promise. It's time for you to fulfill yours now.
Live for myself. What a dream.
Miss Sony,
Assistant Louis, where is Xander?
Mr. Jill is waiting in the restaurant.
Xander is still good to me.
Did you hear? Our boss's fiance is going back.
They're not engaged, right? She is not fiancé.
The Jill and Sony alliance is an arranged marriage. It makes no difference.
Aya, how come you're so curious? We even thought that you and Mr. Jill...
The boss's matters are quite intriguing. Of course I'm nosy. The fiancé is back. There's no place for me, a mistress. I'll still get the money without having to work. Of course, I'm nosy about it.
You've asked me to help you against Ali. I've helped you so much. Shouldn't you be grateful? Is there anything I can help? Just say it.
I want to ask you to deal with that vixen for me. I can give you money. Don't ever show yourself again. Otherwise, I could get Ali in the jail. I can do the same to you.
You're a cunning woman, aren't you?
Thanks for the compliment. Are you okay? I'm fine.
You're injured. Let's go to the hospital.
Okay.
Xander, what's wrong?
It's nothing.
Thank you for keeping me company.
When are you going back?
No rush for now. I want to spend more time with you. Hey, do you have any errands to let me pass the time?
What are your thoughts?
I want to visit your newly acquired company.
Sure. I'll take care of it. You go back first.
I'm leaving.
Hello? Be in the condo in half an hour.
What are you doing?
Who is that man being with you today?
Xander, you're not jealous, are you? I've only signed an agreement. It didn't mean I had to remain celibate for life.
You dare say that again?
Oh, all right then. I'm injured. He is just a waiter at the restaurant. He only gave me a ride home.
Where are you hurt?
My ankle. So cruel, boss. I'm injured, and yet you expect on-the-spot service.
Is that so? It's your duty.
Your fiancé has returned, right?
What's wrong? Are you jealous? You don't need to come for a while.
Since the fiancé has returned, as a mistress, I naturally must step aside.
Aya, do you think being a mistress is something to be proud of? You're always calling yourself mistress.
I'm just reminding myself about my status. Tell me, can I or can't I get a boyfriend?
What kind of boyfriend do you want? Josh, or the man who took you home last night?
This way, please. Come on, everyone, please pause your work. Let me introduce you. This is Miss Wendy Sony. Miss Sony will be taking over the management work.
Hello, everyone. I am Wendy. I'm also Mr. Jill's best partner.
The best partner is the fiancé.
Please return to your work. Have her come to the office.
Rich people are just different, gifting a company upon return.
Miss Fong, Miss Sony wanted to see you in the CEO's office.
No way. She caught me that quickly? Come in. Miss Sony?
You're Aya, right?
Yes.
Then could you make a reservation for an entertainment room? I've just arrived here and would like to invite everyone to have fun. Xander, what do you think?
Okay.
Okay, Miss Sony. I'll handle it right away.
Thank you.
Didn't expect her to be so thoughtful.
What do you mean? She is so approachable.
As long as you enjoy it.
Come on, let's have a drink with 2 leaders. Aya, you should have a drink with Mr. Jill privately. He has helped you a lot before.
What's wrong?
This drink, I indeed owe Mr. Jill a toast. Mr. Jill, I toast to you. I'll drink it up first. This is hard liquor.
Aya, you're not drunk already, are you?
How could I? 75% ABV. Isn't this the CEO of Jill Group, Xander? I don't mistake you, do I?
Yes.
The wicked capitalist. You even have a fiance, and yet you're still bothering me.
I seem to still be your boss, right? What I want to do is none of your business.
That's not right. You have poor memory. The CEO now is Miss Sony. You've already given her the company.
I'm talking about the lover's agreement. Where did your mind go?
My liquor was tampered with. I drank the wrong one.
You drank too much. Can you get home? I'll take you home.
I haven't drunk too much. I can still get home. I'm not drunk.
Hey.
Xander, where are you?
I had to leave early.
Is this Xander's apartment? I helped you take a leave? This is a hangover soup. Drink it after you wake up. It was Xander. Yesterday's drink. It was Xander who changed it. That wicked capitalist.
Where is Aya? Seems that
she took a leave. What's up with Miss Sony? Compared to yesterday, she seems like a different person.
I'm sorry, Miss Sony. I might have drunk too much.
Don't drink if you can't handle it. It was a team-building dinner. It shouldn't affect your performance at work. As the CEO's assistant, shouldn't you be a role model?
I'm sorry, Miss Sony. I won't do it next time.
Have this form done within an hour.
Okay, I will do it right away. Miss Sony, it's done.
How is it done? The numbers here are all incorrect. Redo it and deliver it before leaving.
But Miss Sony, I have carefully checked the data. It can't possibly be wrong.
Are you trying to say that I am wrong?
No, I will verify it.
Aya has relied too much on Mr. Jill to help her. She got too arrogant. Now that Miss Sony is back, let's see what happens.
How can she compare to Miss Sony? Only the Sony family's background is worthy of Mr. Jill.
What are you talking about? Don't you have work to do?
Miss Sony.
What are you all talking about?
Miss Sony. Just chit-chat. We have no offense.
What's up with Mr. Jill and Aya?
You don't know it. Previously, there were rumors that she wanted to seduce Mr. Jill, and Mr. Jill helped Aya a few times. When her father got sick, Mr. Jill arranged the ward for her.
Okay, I got it. From now on, please help me to keep an eye on her.
Yes, I will keep an eye on her.
This time, I think he did a good job. You focus on it later.
All right.
Lower your voice.
Miss Funk, why are you still here?
Why are you still here?
Working overtime.
Overtime. Get something to eat. Why work overtime? Why are you the one working on them?
Yes.
Miss Funk.
Thank you, Assistant Louis.
Mr. Jill, your mother wants you to finish the engagement with Miss Sony as soon as possible.
Being forced into marriage?
Have you laughed enough?
Sorry, I really couldn't help it.
I'm going to be engaged. Are you not going to do something?
What should I do? Should I celebrate for you in advance?
Do you have a heart?
We are in the office.
So what if we are here? Our agreement doesn't specify place.
Louis is still outside.
This restaurant is really nice. You should see what high-end food looks like someday. Take a look.
Your daughter are so capable to get you to eat in such a high-end place.
Oh, don't mention that brat. Ungrateful girl. She became a mistress, who is kept by the so-called CEO of Jill Group. But I haven't seen a single penny.
Hello, pay the bill.
What dish have I ordered? I just ordered 2 dishes. How come it's $3,000? You're trying to swindle people.
Ma'am, the price of the dishes are all marked clearly. Before serving, I had reminded you of that.
What attitude is this? Your restaurant has terrible environment and terrible food, and yet it is so expensive. Clearly, you are a rip-off.
Waiter, put this lady's total on my tab.
Yes, Miss Sony.
What are you looking at? Miss, you are so kind.
Madam, if you have time, feel free to join me.
It'll be a pleasure. It's not that I can't pay, but I do. Have a daughter who's ungrateful. After her father fell ill, we lost our income. Yet, she doesn't bring any money home.
How could there be such an ungrateful daughter? What's her name?
Aya, that wretched girl. She's with a CEO as a mistress.
Mistress?
Yes, none other than Jill Group's big boss.
Xander.
Yes, yeah, Xander.
Doesn't she know Xander has a fiance?
That little vixen. She doesn't care if he has a fiance.
I am Xander's fiance, Wendy.
What a disgrace. The problem came to the door. Miss, please don't come at me. I have nothing to do with her. We have no connection whatsoever.
How could I blame you? I can see that. Madam, you are a reasonable, kind-hearted person. Moreover, how could Xander fancy someone else? He simply wants to have some fun.
Exactly. That cheap girl. How could she compare to a girl from a family like yours?
But we can't. Keep this up. If others talk about it, Miss Funk would be ridiculed.
You are right. That cheap girl. Completely disgraced. Our family's name.
Oh, it's getting late. Madam, I don't have much on me today. I happen to have a brooch. I'll give it to you as a gift.
Oh, you are so good. That cheap Aya, so wicked. Miss, rest assured, from now on, I will take your side.
Yeah, I've bought a few things. Come to the garage to pick me up.
What's wrong?
Oh, it's nothing.
Miss Sony, Mr. Jill.
How did you get here?
I asked her to come. I bought so much stuff. I needed some help to carry.
I'll make a call.
Don't think you can trick Xander and marry into the Jill family. I've seen plenty of people like you who cling to the powerful.
Miss Sony, I'm not that kind of person.
You wretched girl, was this how your father raised you?
What are you doing?
I'm teaching you a lesson. Being someone's mistress, ruining relationships. You have completely disgraced our family. I will beat you up
Madam, have you mistaken her for someone else? Aya could never be such a person.
This girl, I know her better than she does.
Have you gone mad?
Me? Mad? I will beat you up. You shameless, cheap girl.
Stop. Where did this lunatic come from? You dare make trouble here.
Xander, are you okay? Aya, is this your mother?
She is not.
You are doomed, girl. Mr. Jill, you can clearly see that. She's just an ungrateful, heartless, and thoughtless girl.
I don't care who put you up to this. Get out of here now. I can forget about all this, but don't push my limits.
Okay, Xander. Don't be angry. It was all an accident.
Are you okay?
How could I not be? It was nothing.
How dare you come here?
Why couldn't I come?
You are not welcome. Get out of here.
This is for the one you gave me in the garage.
You wretched girl.
My business has nothing to do with you. Otherwise, I will settle scores between you and my mom. Where did you get this?
I bought it myself.
It is worth over 100,000. How can you afford it?
Are you looking down on me? I did buy it myself.
Don't think that I don't know about your dirty dealings. I know you very well. You make me feel sick. I'll come visit Dad another day.
Some people have embarrassed themselves online. The eyes of the netizens are the true magic mirrors, exposing some vixens for their true colors.
I can't believe you've gone that far. I will make you pay for it.
Save yourself out first, then we'll talk. You shameless vixen.
You...
Okay, no problem. Mr. Jill.
I will hunt to something. See you.
Something happened.
What happened?
The social climate is being corrupted by this group. A beating is well deserved.
The incident at the mall was shared on social media and went viral. Major media outlets are reporting on it.
It spread so fast, someone must have meddled. Find out who is behind.
Yes?
The user you called is not available.
Your clothes were sent to wash. I had someone bring you new one. Put it on.
Thank you.
The recent incident has caused quite a stir. What are you planning to do?
What can I do? I am someone's mistress. This is the retribution I deserve. What else can I do?
This is so unlike you.
Miss Sony, the incident has already spread. Netizens are very emotional. Aya was splashed with dirty water yesterday.
Good. Keep finding media to spread it. The bigger the commotion, the better.
Okay, Miss Sony.
Aya, you really are capable, aren't you? Seducing Xander while riding on Josh's coattails? I won't let you have your way. Isn't this Aya? What a coincidence. And Mr. Hank as well.
Miss Sony, it's quite a coincidence.
I've heard about the things online. They're all just onlookers, talking nonsense. Aya, don't take it to heart.
Thank you, Miss Sony.
Let's go. Let's not to disturb them.
Xander, I'm just concerned, that's all.
Miss Fonk is the kind of person who is mentally strong. She doesn't need your concern.
I'm just someone who's kept a mistress everyone wants to shun. Naturally, Mr. Jill is not willing to talk with me.
Then, who is keeping you?
Xander, you really are shameless. This is beyond Mr. Jill's control.
Miss Fonk cares about her reputation.
Aya, let's go.
Wendy, I want some quiet time. You go back first. Hello, Mom.
Xander, what on earth is going on online? It's time to stop messing around with other women.
Don't worry, I will handle it.
I think you should. Get engaged to Wendy quickly. This will also dispel speculations.
Mom, Wendy and I are not what you think. She and I...
It isn't entirely up to you. I will discuss this with your father.
How's the investigation?
We have looked into it. It was Miss Sunny who released the news. Mr. Hank, the Bay Area project has been ready for so long. just waiting for Miss Fonk's news.
It has long been ready. It's time to do it. This time, I must destroy Xander.
Destroy Xander? Xander, that wicked capitalist. If he's destroyed, so be it. What do I care?
You may leave.
Josh, I have a question.
Go ahead. What is the grudge between you and Xander? I am Xander's brother.
What?
I hear that Mr. Jill and Miss Sony are getting engaged. As they say, a sparrow can jump, but it'll never be a phoenix. Mr. Jill helped her, and she got too arrogant. Are you blind?
Sorry, I'm a simple sparrow. I didn't notice. A crow.
Who are you calling a crow?
Mr. Jill.
Concerning Josh, don't you have anything to explain?
You and Miss Sony will get engaged. I'm the one having issues with my identity.
What's your status?
Xander, don't go too far.
Our relationship won't end just as you wish.
Worst case scenario, I'll pay you off.
Pay me. Can you afford that? Or are you saying Josh will help you pay?
Yes, Josh. He's much better than you.
You just want to end our relationship so you can run into Josh's arms, right?
Yes.
Fine. I'll let you have your way. Get out.
Miss Fonk, please stop drinking. If anything happens to you, we won't know how to face Mr. Hank.
Come on. Join me for a drink.
Miss Fonk, you are drunk. Mr. Hank, you're finally here.
Stop drinking.
Don't take my drink. Hey, Josh. Come on, join me for a drink. Let's drink to my being dumped.
What do you mean?
Xander, crap. He's about to be engaged to Wendy, afraid others would find out he kept a mistress. So he fired me.
He tore up the agreement. Are you very upset?
No. I just feel sorry for you. I'm sorry. I can't help you.
Do you really want to help me?
Of course I want to help you. Let me take you back to Xander.
Isn't this Aya, the one rumored to be kept by someone? Is Josh the one behind her?
How could she show up at such place, Xander?
Miss Fonk, you are really something. You found someone new so fast.
If you don't want me, am I not allowed to look for someone else? You are not the only rich man in the world, are you?
Miss Fonk is amazing. It's no wonder she has a few admirers. Don't you think so, Mr. Jill?
Are you implying that? You're pursuing Miss Fonk?
What's wrong with that?
You two carry on. I'm going to the restroom. Oh my. Sorry, Miss Fonk. There are so many people here. Put on your clothes now. Otherwise, you'll have to embarrass Mr. Hank.
I'll handle it now. Xander, this wicked capitalist, a crap.
Miss Fonk, may I help you? After all, if the clothes get damaged, you'll be liable for the damages when you return them.
Miss Sony, I've already embarrassed myself just now. You don't need to act so superior here.
Who do you think you are, Aya? How dare you? Meddle between Xander and me. Don't forget, I am your boss.
So what if you're the boss? Yesterday, Xander was my boss.
Aya, you really are shameless.
Miss Sony, let me be frank with you. I am not interested in Xander. If you don't provoke me, I won't bother you.
You are really crazy.
Xander, what are you doing? You like...
Hush, quiet.
Aya? Aya, are you done?
Aya, are you a dog?
The agreement has been torn up. What do you want from me?
I'm asking you, are you really together with Josh?
Didn't you just see?
I won't allow it. No one is allowed to touch my belongings.
The agreement has been cancelled. What's your place to threaten me like this?
Who says it's cancelled? If you can sign the first one, then you can sign a second one. You are mine. You can only be mine.
Hello? Who is it? Hello? Oh no.
What's wrong?
This is all your fault. It's a call from Wendy.
Hey, wait a minute. Sign this agreement first. Be good.
Aya, come to my office.
Miss Sony, considering the current situation, I guess I'd better quit.
I won't approve your resignation.
If you disagree, I don't mind applying directly to Mr. Jill.
You wretch. I have plenty of ways to deal with you. It's okay. Your resignation is not impossible. But you see, in my hands, I just have a new case. If you manage to get this done, I'll approve your resignation right away.
Okay.
Miss Sony, did you really give the contract of the South Suburb project to Aya? I heard that the project manager is a pervert.
Aya, let's see what tricks you have this time. Mr. Sean is not an easy person to deal with. This time I will make you lose all reputation.
Miss Funk, let's have a drink.
Mr. Sean, about the project contract. When would it be convenient for you to sign it?
Miss Funk, as long as you are willing, we can sign it at any time.
Mr. Sean, please have some self-respect.
Self-respect? Bitch. What do you think you are? You've been kept by someone as a mistress, yet pretending to be chaste.
Mr. Sean.
Didn't you want to sign the contract? Just spend one night with me. I will sign it for you.
Wait a moment. Mr. Sean, why that hurry? Look, we still have so much drink untouched.
Miss Sony is right. Miss Funk certainly knows the sense of being fun.
Mr. Sean, let's drink. Mr. Sean, be careful. Mr. Sean, we're here.
Miss Funk, let's go inside.
Mr. Sean, please don't rush. Wait for me to go in and set things up.
Miss Funk, you're so full of charm.
Mr. Sean, please come in.
Ha ha ha. My darling's here. I've missed you so much. Who are you? Honey.
Don't call me that, Sean. You used me to get where you are, and now you're secretly having your fun. I'm doing this for Mr. Jill's sake. Miss Funk, I'll sign this contract for you.
Thank you, ma'am.
But as for him, I won't let him off easily.
Honey, I was wrong. I won't dare to do it again.
What? How do you plan to repay me?
It's all thanks to your influence that we could invite Mrs. Sean to step in. How do you want me to repay you?
Take a bath. If you hadn't stopped me, I would have broken the hand he touched you.
Miss Sony, I hope you'll honor your word. I've already signed the project contract, so my resignation request should be approved.
Xander, why are you here? What brings you here?
Stop spreading the news about our engagement.
Xander, why are you suddenly saying this? Aya, it must be Aya who told you something, right?
It has nothing to do with her. Between us, there was never any engagement.
The word's out now. Xander, you are making it really hard for me to back down.
I've given you enough respect, but if you're stuck, it's your own fault. You leaked the mall video, right? The engagement was also leaked by you. All these things you did behind my back. I'm very clear about them.
Xander, I did all these things because I love you. Aya, you vixen. It's all because of you. Mrs. Jill. Xander is bullying me.
Tell me, how much will it take for you to leave Xander alone?
Mrs. Jill, did you perhaps misunderstand something?
Aya, don't put on airs here. You're getting close to Xander just for the money, aren't you?
I've seen plenty of women like you. The Jill family has a prestigious background. How can we tolerate a woman like you who clings to power and status? This is a check for 10 million. Take it and leave Xander.
This is what ordinary people cannot earn in a lifetime. It's really a bargain for you.
10 million? Mrs. Jill, you're underestimating your son. 10 million is not even as much as his tips. I think you should use it to buy some tonics to nourish your health.
Mrs. Jill, look at her.
You pissed me off. Darn you. Wendy, come with me to find Xander. I want to make this matter clear to him.
Madam?
Mom, why have you returned?
If I don't come back, everything here would get chaotic.
What do you mean by this?
I want you to leave that little vixen.
Xander, do you know that? Aya actually insulted Mrs. Jill.
You went to her.
Hello. Xander, where are you going?
Unbelievable. He is really outrageous.
Aya, why are you so drunk?
Xander, I like you. But we can't be together.
Why not?
Have you ever seen a sugar daddy get married to his own mistress? No? It's too dirty.
Why can't it be?
Fonk, can we have a talk? I'm waiting for you at the restaurant.
Miss Sony, I'm not sure what else there is for us to talk about.
Aya, you're really something. Seducing Josh while clinging to Xander. Do you know that? Xander had a big fight with Mrs. Jill for you.
Miss Sony, don't put on such a self-righteous act. Did you not have a hand in Mr. Jill's argument? With Mrs. Jill, huh?
Go ahead. How much will it take for you to leave Xander alone?
You are really funny. The one who's obviously relentless is Xander, yet you all come asking me. Why don't you ask him directly? Just one word from him. I promise I will never see him again.
You said it. Xander, did you hear that? This woman doesn't take you seriously at all.
Xander?
I've been in the business world for years. I've seen all kinds of people. I always thought someone like you would be easy to control. But now it seems I can't figure you out at all.
Is that what makes it interesting?
Xander, have you gone mad? This woman has just insulted you. Didn't you hear it?
Am I someone you can easily provoke?
Miss Sony, I am sorry. Since I have already signed an agreement with Mr. Jill, I must honor the spirit of the contract. I dare not accept your money.
Aya, you really are shameless.
I have said you don't need to meddle in my affairs. The show is over.
I'm exhausted from the performance.
Miss Sony.
What's wrong?
Would you like to talk?
Josh, you are really useless. You can't even keep an eye on Aya.
Miss Sony, didn't you also fail to keep Xander in line?
Xander was seduced by Aya, that vixen.
Don't get angry, Miss Sony. If you want to win Xander back, it's not impossible. Recently, the Jill Group is vying for the Gulf project. As long as you secure this project, Xander will definitely change his mind.
Indeed, as long as I can get the project, it's not just Xander, but the Hank family will also regard me with new respect.
Aya,
Why are you injured on the face?
I'm fine. I just fell by accident. Dad has passed away. I want you to go and check.
After I get through this busy period, I'll go and check. Your injury requires urgent care. For now, put on the hat.
The one with the hat. Tie him up.
What are you up to? You ugly hag. If you don't leave, we'll tie you up too.
Aya, go. Don't worry about me.
You are taking him away illegally. Help. They want to take us away.
Tie them up together.
Tie me up. Let go of my sister. Two persons?
She chased after me on her own.
Idiot. Almost tied up the wrong one. Luckily, she came up herself. Now that you're awake, let's talk.
Who are you? What exactly do you want to do?
Someone gave us a substantial amount of money to make us spend some quality time with you. Don't you dare touch her.
My goodness.
Frank.
Leave him to me.
Wait. I'm the person you're looking for. It's not his fault.
If you keep talking, I'll... Hello, Miss Sony. The person has already arrived.
Wendy.
Boss, can we deal with them now?
What's the rush? Keep a closer watch on them.
Okay.
Xander, look, Aya and Josh still maintain private contacts. Now, Jill Group is competing with Josh on the Gulf project. If Josh and Aya collude in private, it will be very detrimental to Jill Group.
Don't mention this matter again.
Do you know that she and Josh have private dealings?
I've said this matter shouldn't be mentioned again. Furthermore, don't butt into my affairs.
Xander, what tricks did Aya get on you? You are so addicted to her.
Mr. Jill, Miss Fonk has been taken away.
You. Destroy them.
Okay, Miss Sony.
Boss, what's wrong?
Previously, Miss Sony didn't mention anything about silencing.
Silencing? Frank, wake up.
What should we do then?
Keep a close watch on them. I'll go talk to Miss Sony in person.
Okay.
Watch closely.
Are you crazy? How dare you come here to look for me?
Oh my, I'm sorry, Miss Sony. The thing is that we haven't discussed about silencing before.
Isn't it just about money? Once that's done, I will add another 10 million.
Really? Miss Sony, thank you.
Get out and don't let anyone see you.
Hey.
Mr. Jill?
Get off the car. Get off the car.
Aya, what is going on?
We've been taken away. We need to escape now.
So what should we do now?
Help me untie this knot. I'll help you loosen it. Over here.
Ha 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 ha.
Does she have long legs?
Yes.
What about them?
Don't worry, boss. They're inside. Don't worry, boss. They're inside. My goodness, where are they?
Are you asking me? How did you manage it?
Hey, boss, over there.
Go get them.
Run now.
Don't run.
Don't come over here. Darn woman, how dare you run?
Stop.
Xander.
Are you all right? How is it? Does it hurt? Why did you block it immediately?
You're more capable than me. You were chasing the bad guys, but ended up being taken away by them.
Their original target was me.
Oh my. Xander, how are you doing? Are you okay?
Hand, it's okay. Don't worry.
It's all your fault.
If it weren't for you, would Xander have been hurt so badly?
Miss Sony, Xander suffered such serious injuries. You also played a big part, didn't you?
What are you talking about?
You hired someone to take me away.
Wendy, it's you?
You're talking nonsense?
Whether it's nonsense or not, once the police find the bad guys, everything will be clear.
Mrs. Jill, Xander, I'm not...
Wendy, I've always known your intentions are not pure, but I didn't expect you to be so cruel.
Xander, if Aya hadn't seduced you away, how could I have done this?
I don't belong to anyone. Don't always be so presumptuous. Do you think that by fawning on my mom, you can act recklessly?
Xander.
Get out.
Xander, since you've treated me this way, don't blame me for being harsh.
It's terrible, Mr. Jill. Something happened to the Gulf Project? Jill Group has invested heavily in the Gulf Project? I don't know why. The project proposal has been leaked over the internet.
Oh my goodness, what should we do now? Xander, what should we do?
Mr. Hank, we have been preparing for the trap of Gulf Project so long. We just need the signal from Miss Fonk.
After such a long preparation, it's time to do it. This time, I must destroy Xander.
It's Josh.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Xander, did you see that? It's only in times of crisis that you realize who is helpful to you.
Wendy.
Did you leak info on the Gulf Project?
Yes, I did it. Just want to make this place into crisis. I want you to beg me.
Wendy, have you gone mad?
Yes. So what? Xander, I like you so much. Why would you like someone who has been pregnant, been divorced, and is considered lowly? I just want to let you know who really is useful to you.
Wendy, you're the only one who can help Xander. You go away. It's all your fault for causing Xander to suffer like this. Wendy, please help Jill family.
Mrs. Jill, don't worry. As long as Xander changes his mind, I will definitely make my dad help the Jill group out.
Haha.
Why are you laughing?
Laughing at how stupid and selfish you are. The Gulf Project is many people's hard work. Because of your selfishness, everyone's efforts have been wasted. Moreover, I know who is behind you. You alone are not capable of orchestrating such a vast scheme. I will make you regret it.
See that? When disaster strikes, they fly off on their own. This little vixen, she is after our family's money. Now that the company is in trouble, she has just walked away.
Mr. Hank, Miss Fonk is here.
Let her in.
You're the person behind Wendy.
Am I not the person behind you?
Why are you treating Xander like this? Isn't he your brother?
If it weren't for him, my mom wouldn't have abandoned my dad. My dad wouldn't end his life.
Mrs. Jill is your mother.
Do you know who your child's father is? It's Xander.
What did you say? Don't touch me.
You've been drugged. Only I can help you.
That person is Xander. So that's why you came to me, to deal with him, right? Can you be willing to let go of Xander? I am willing to take the punishment for him.
For him? How can you take the punishment for him?
Josh, what are you doing?
Actually, I quite like you too.
Josh, are you crazy? Let go of me.
Josh, let her go. Aya, are you alright?
Xander.
You can't go.
Josh, let Aya go. If you have any issues, just come at me.
Madam, you might need to visit the Hank family.
Such deep affection. Actually, you two have to thank me. If I hadn't saved Aya, how would you have had the chance to be with her?
Xander, leave me alone. He's gone mad.
What? Are you afraid I'll reveal that we conspired against him?
Josh. I'll say it myself. Xander, Josh saved me. We approached you just to plot against you, including that time in the entertainment hall with the wrong room card. It's all about deceiving and harming you.
I know all about you.
Xander, you.
No matter how you plan against me, I don't care. As long as you can let Aya go.
Why don't you care?
Mom.
You are the only son of the Jill family, and you still have to inherit the group. How can your life be the same as this little vixen? Josh, I didn't expect that after so many years, your useless father would raise you to be like this.
You have no right to mention him. You are vain, abandoning your husband and child. What right do you have to mention my dad?
I don't have a son who mistreats his younger brother, like you.
Is that so?
Josh.
Stop him.
Mom.
He doesn't have the courage.
Okay. Since you love your son so much, Xander, let's play a game. Everyone, come in. Xander, you just stand here and let them hit you. Whenever I am satisfied, I will let Aya go. If you dare to fight back, I will immediately twist her neck.
Come on. He is your brother after all.
Ha ha ha. Now you know I am your son. It's too late.
All right, let her go. Come at me.
Xander.
Do it.
Xander. Xander.
Step aside.
Don't.
Aya. Aya. Call an ambulance. Call an ambulance.
Mr. Jill, you are also injured. Go see a doctor now.
No need. Hey, doctor, how is she?
You are really too careless. She is pregnant. How could she have sustained such serious injuries?
Pregnant. Doctor, how is she now?
Fortunately, she was brought in time. Both the adult and child are fine. Next, take good care of her.
Okay. Be careful. It's hot. Drink more.
Aya, you really have 9 lives.
Thanks to you, I'm still alive. If it were not for you, I wouldn't have this good fortune.
You.
Get out.
Xander, why would you do this to me? How am I inferior to this woman? The Gulf project has now been leaked. Jill Group is in crisis. You need me. As long as we get married, Jill Group can immediately recover. Are you going to abandon Jill Group for this woman?
Shut up. Who leaked the Gulf project? If it weren't for you, the Jill family would not be in crisis now.
This is Jill.
Don't say anything to me. The Jill family cannot bear a woman like you.
It's all your fault, Aya, you shameless woman.
This slap is me disciplining you on behalf of your father, who are both vicious and uncivilized. Get lost.
You just wait.
Aya, don't mind this woman. Get well soon.
You're mighty, madam.
You're recovering nicely. You'll be able to discharge soon. Who is her family? You need to sign it here.
I am her family. I can sign.
The patient needs to have a good rest. Only one person should be here to take care of her.
Let's go. Let them have a good chat.
Mr. Jill, our relationship can be terminated.
Lover's agreement should indeed be terminated.
The agreement has been terminated. You are now free. Marriage agreement.
What? Don't you want to?
Let me think about it.
Do you still need to consider it?
Aren't you going to propose? You all had it planned in advance.
Aya, marry me.
Miss Funk, marry him.
Aya, I only accept you as my daughter-in-law. Just say yes.
Yes.